Hello and welcome to this channel. I thought I would do a very quick comparison. A couple of people have actually asked me, well, why is this portal so expensive? And what are the differences? Well, I don't know. Anyone who's used one of these devices, this is probably one of the most common sort of spirit box, ghost box, whatever you want to call it, on the market is the PSB7. And if you like, the traditional sort of Altec Lansing speaker that actually is an excellent speaker that works really well with the PSB7. And then I'm going to do a very quick comparison between what you're getting with this, or possibly even just this if you're not using an external speaker. I mean, I would highly recommend that anyone actually uses an external speaker with the PSB7, because the speaker that's in here is just, not very good at all. So I'm going to keep, I tend to actually use the volume on about 10, and I'm running on FM at 300 milliseconds, which is what I've tended to actually use most of the time since having this. So this is on, it's powered up, and so this is actually the Lansing Altec. So here's the PSB7. Hopefully you're going to be able to hear this. I'll do a forward sweep, okay, and then hopefully you'll be able to sort of hear this. Hello, is there anyone here with me right now that can help help me test with this video? Okay. Anyone here? Yeah, I mean, I can hear. I don't know whether this is being picked up. I know I've got a, kind of expensive microphone on this, shotgun microphone on this camera. So, I don't know whether you're actually hearing this or not. Yeah, I mean, I can hear spirit voices. Thank you. Hello. I've been just told to relax. Okay, so now we'll try this. I'm not going to change the volume on here. I'm now going to try this with the Altec. Yes, I am talking, thank you. So this is now with the Altec, and this is the typical noise that you would hear. Hello. Can you say something for me? I mean, you can, this obviously when you're recording this is just really awful to try and listen to if you've got hours of recording, or even if you've only got 15 minutes of recording. This is quite a nightmare. I mean, you can hold your hand over it, ask a question, and then you're going to listen to the response. But that horrible, that horrible sort of white noise pulsing. Hello. Okay. So I'm going to turn this off. Okay, and now, I mean, this was obviously, the latest technology at the time. Nothing wrong with it at all. You can hear responses, and you can pick them up on your recording, etc, etc. I mean, this was obviously where the technology was up until really this portal. Okay, so I'm now going to disconnect this. Okay, I'm going to leave this running. Okay, so I've not changed anything on the PSB7, and I'm now plugging it directly into the portal. Okay, so I'm going to keep that on there. The portal is actually switched on, and I have my normal settings. Okay, So this is the difference with the portal. So you have to tweak. So I sort of turn it up to about 50% or maybe a little bit higher. Okay, and now I tweak the filter. Okay. So hopefully you can hear that still. Now you still get that clicking between, as it's obviously scanning the stations, but you don't get that really horrible white noise mushy sound in the background. And when if someone can come through for me now and say something, that would be great. Thank you. So hopefully you can hear the difference. It's a huge difference. Hello. And you tweak. I hear you too. Thank you. Lovely. I hear you, they said. So you basically tweak this until you're kind of... Hello. You're right on the cusp of filtering out everything to filtering out the rubbish that you don't really want to hear. And with the portal, what tends to happen is that all you get through is the really clear communication with that slight click, 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 clicking sound, or ticking sound rather, of the scanning. But the communication comes through so much clearer. And believe me, when you are recording, recording your session with this, all you see are little blips of the yeah, but you don't get that horrible waveform of white noise that you've got to try and listen to and hear the communication through. With this, when a spirit comes through or whatever comes through on the portal, you hear the communication so much clearer. And on the waveform when you're editing, it stands out so much clearer as well. I mean, you can actually see the responses very clear on the timeline. So I hope that's actually been useful as a comparison between using the PSP7 on its own with the Altec speaker. Happy? Oh, that's good. You're happy. That's good to hear that. And then feeding the PSP7 through the portal. I know people want to use apps and things like that. You can feed pretty much anything through here. I've got my hacked radio, my Roberts radio. I feed it through here. Makes a huge difference. So anyway, hopefully that's been useful. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you again in another video.